Bianca Quetri, because it's here. Your oil marketing company of choice, Goil, is making life ever so convenient for you because Goil now accepts Momo for all your fuel purchases. And so simply remember to just simply Momo it at Goil. Drive to the nearest Goil station today, buy your fuel, pay via Momo, your bank card or the Goil Go card. Visit the Goil social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter and find out more information on the service stations where you can conveniently use Momo. Goil, good energy. Goil, yeah, dear. Talking about Goil, a happy birthday to you, Osei Kwame Prempe, Chief Executive Officer, Managing Director, Goil. Penny, happy birthday to you. Mr. Brighter Dami Down, so good morning to you. Happy birthday, Vera Beniwa of Beniwa Fabric. It's from your dear husband, Mr. Ado. Happy birthday. God bless you richly, Vera Beniwa of Beniwa Fabric. From your dear husband, Mr. Ado. A belated one to you, Michael Osei, Procurement Officer, Ayawasu West Municipal Assembly. It's from your mom, Mamia Frakuma, and the rest of the family, as well as Michael Jojoji. Maybe UK, Rismond, good morning. Or see, maybe you should give us the diaspora guys a time to tell our story on your show. Yeah, it'll be nice. DCE Donko Fusaini, happy birthday to you. Oh, yeah, December born one. Wild guy.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Professor Joseph Osafue was studio Hanope. Prof Machi.
Chamajina, Majoso.
Boko de.
I don't wanna Vijapa.
Our face is an Anquania Honding. Ninyamia Dum.
I feel a gragra qua. Chama, nothing qua. And 12 months, nothing.
Abba.
Akofi, Eche Tifo, Chebusian for Michemian Penyon for Mea Mehene, Nana Bombo, Michiano, and Masofo Penyon Funina, Ya Chema. Come say me chairman.
Oh yeah.
Apostle Eric Nyamiche.
Oh, Eric Nyamiche, of course. So for Penny Pa.
Aye. General Secretary Apostle Alexander Kumilabi. Nana Kumilabi and yeah, International Missions Director Apostle Emmanuel Ajimambe Queen. And the Executive Council for Nina Nemiami area head. Come on, some me area head on no asina me ejuma.
Yeah.
If you know Apostle Martin set appear.
Yeah.
On the Madina area nina any aso for war Pentecost money aso for organ nina kwame na say Ghana economy ye no ho bibi say no aso for abre. Members say so for music I say so mejuma aso for abre o. Enti mamu nyina muni adwuma mpa ba hora mo board bo Ghana and it supporting penyimfo and the members mudi omochi ebo mu nyina afi akwa pro betwe me am assembly easily go worship center mas me penyimfo nyina elders deacons ni members nyina afishia pa
I think
and me come me department na wa down for Professor Jampo.
Hey.
And wa down for say can say Professor economics very say Babu Atin.
Hey, Babu Atin, William Babu Atin.
Me down for any Professor Bobkin.
Hey, Godfred.
Aye, Godfred.
Na Godfred Bob Otichi.
Oh, Otichi.
On so dada. Some catch him. Catch him sakwana dada.
On Adam. Say Adam now say
yeah,
economic terms give you honor.
But you assume say on Tichi.
Oh,
and I'm bisa me productive. I'm so David work abrofo. And I'm we sure. Sometimes somebody not to line also.
No, not line so that.
Iti eja iti mi chia no good man house and the brofo so can.
Ye.
She and that economic parameters.
Oh my goodness.
No, let me tell you, we sure say we on Tichi.
Oh, bravo to you pa.
So, what man that
Next time mo fetch in that.
because let me say per se who say economics na nkasa no
FM
na many bi wo ho a
ne ka twi ede.
But say onye obi otitwi a won say gidi ogba ku say pa who say otitwi a at least obetimi a chirechire mu
Aye.
ko just ante ma boku ya dada economics in petri o
You come on nyina fisha pa say afidance na etenkwam afi enko aprowi na
yes
and sign emeto yen come say me ba have for the past 1 year no mama just seconds na me find.
Oh, of course, please.
Past 1 year no me and my brother friend Wilson Edunto ono na Omido Enterprise papers na any day when me say sometime me can break it down here there me go free o
hey sir
me go for papers na me dey share
prof nie who did you adwuma ho everybody chopping like
my brother Omido Enterprise abafana horon baby
Omido Enterprise anapechia
chia me da say o ma feminian munyina onyame enhire obi enti kwa me pacho ope bibia yakọ me amedi wenim na mama yama concession
thank you
na bibia akoyi ka we ti bi da say
me na me da say doc I to say
chairman yamiado
yanko NDC ni amra economy na yanko economy ni amra NDC
chairman do
yanko NDC ni amra economy say you who say the full squad is ready minim sani bia no bia kwedie NDC flag bearer be John Mahama anya John Mahama be John Mahama iti I'm sure
anya John Mahama
be John Mahama me sure say
kwasi kan ha o kwasi kan ha say there will be a shock what here
say MPP for ni enim say ebeye Dr. Baumia ebeye Oral Anchematin ebeye Joe Gatti ebeye Kennedy Japan ebeye Boachi Ejako wan be kwala ka say we na mati so far ebeye Kofi Kunedo Apraku yenim but say there Omunko Congress by him say John Mahama. But memory day trim. You say a mosquito that you see cannot bite you. But the mosquito was seen and the mosquito bit. In fact, and caused commotion. Johnson is here doing Ketia, chairman of the NDC. Fifi Fiavi Kwete, general secretary. Joseph Yamin, national organizer. Hannah Louisa Bitsiu, women's organizer. George Opariado Pablo, national youth organizer. And Penyufaki Kahone Ade. Musudia Maya Mudia Dada. Oshe Congress in your koi. What do you make of it? Any comments? Nefe about where you are economics. Any comments? Say almost some be seeing Moody soon be chat. Moody chat be see. Sami Jenfi Communications Officer, Mohammed Cole Yanga, Zongo Caucus Coordinator, Abanga Yakubu Al Hassan, third vice, Dr. Shariati, second vice, Awuku Sofu Azoka, first vice. Okay, my production for the finalist, Abemidasi. Meet you. Obviously, remember Kwabna J. Japon, your own brother. Yes. Thank you very much, Guy G. Kwabna J. Japon is also gunning. Yes, your friend Kwabna J. Mpacho Medamasi. Made the Kwabna J. Japon account. Yes, you're going to see.
Yeah, Chairman. I think, sir, any animal DC for it's within their democratic right, sir. As a political party, the CIA or the CIA, the MPP free because someone political party or more strength in terms of membership. I was YEPA and the main opposition party. Democracy now you can assembly, in the multi-party democracies, to Ghana the way. Here. Strong political parties. If you know about they've been so opposition, more opposition. We have so many expectations, and I should feel on her. So I'm also betting me up to alternative ideas. I'm buy our tison also. Or also, who say I did a PCA crown different political parties. So I support to and some more different ideas. Yeah, man for no so no. Pimpini, per se, you read between the lines. My who say which political party and your dear Shabri and to me, Shannon, somewhere will be to me. I hear dear, yes, you share a day. Am I MPP as a ruling party? No,
yeah,
right from the polling station level to the electoral area to constituency to region to national. I go through this process. And Pimpi, no. Say amanyo could be oppositioner. Ayana if you say or no or mobile to make come why you no man to match or more abayemo. But NDC party for some reason this particular period or more intimate account or more hon tentem senior. Now you should share name with some mobile to me aye. Ocean PP I go ya call far. The NDC for Koye, it's good. Or share leadership or more you or more. Or morning crop for NDC party in the face or more day or more ratio more but me aye Juma. At the Abuama de Monso Efficient or Monsa Atumiaka. Of course, any our kind. Elections there, Unya Koni say we are. A baby no be a dinko no be so dinko. There may be some surprises here and there. Me ankasa personally 2 or 3 positions are more na me were interest so pa.
Hey, who interest?
Oh yeah, sir.
Are they?
I'm on your seminar so you now for 4 years. I mean, even though I'm many people, I have friends in the NDC. I mean, somebody like Sami Jamfi.
Hey, Sami Adamfo.
Yeah, a close friend from the university days. Say, now coming from my University of Science and Technology. No, I'm a junior. But yeah, test come a Juma no so. Teen a Juma at the point of a year team president. At the time I'm in school, and then from Brahafo we've been good friends. And then Broja Jamfi is more or less like a brother.
Okay,
we all from. The family links, the Jamfi family and all of that, and we've been very good friends. Joseph, I mean, when I was my days in Ashanti region, these are the people they are no more politics. I mean, from
I
NPP
see.
side, I'm also from NDC side. And so we've had that relationship way back from Ashanti up to now. Until now, I was following them.
Kwame so say nkofu mo kwa enzi di mo.
Who could do much here?
Unfortunately, Broja couldn't go through. When he said there are issues on national youth elections, and we must condemn some of the things that are happening, so which is quite unfortunate. So my name say try me to say will be cry free more Cape Coast. We now mokoye political party internal elections, and you can say degenerate to this extent.
Yeah.
And to the extent that NDC for Emabunu abato mokoto yomontimi am protect yomo I organize yomo in a manner peaceful. No, I think say Ghana for should not be happy with it. And sometimes NDC for they do a biana ya almost by OT nano di amokoye kura Saturday and then somewhere more contested positions and more kind of share in Tadebia. Binu Mushaya, more of a Sidun Ketiano,
and I saw
yes, now, painting a certain picture to Ghanaians, and Ghana's a CIA or who's a CIA. We don't need that. Here, political party, political party leadership, it's not like NPP and SNDC form from Kosiani. As I said, it's more of I sharing of ideas because the Ghana for share any political party everyone say or you to travel and I say the near din Ghana for share political party or bit my deliver na and grow for how more from what my solve where they are more until you political party internal elections na if you so you say wa utimi kasa near din so no utimi chere say Kokrokoo do ultimately so you to transfer and not just a political party and lose grounds totally. And I think say unfortunately Sana and this for no it decided say more ebe painti omo na no until omo some more can do baby na ehu kakra you for Syrian katia say they will sacrifice their life and you don't need that. I mean Ghana 21st century we've gone past that. So until political party no more leaders BT war drums this kind of language, people don't need that because they say we are so chronic from my buffer we want peace at the end of the day. Say obiti or my bimuna sabio previasa or share aduane kra no nya bi ni nasum de o I think that is quite preferred to say who sika kra na ultimi enko fie enkonkoda. We don't need all this kind of, and it's also telling on the nature and the character of the NDC as a political party. And if feed is so into a money for be a deal money momon samomoka. So President Mahama Kojina by Bino Kase NDC for your revolutionary roots. And dear, bar sabe violence number one. Of course, I better trickle down. I'm a party for Munina so who say a leader no is in for violence, so we must also support violence. I don't think I'll share on youth elections in their course, and that tells you say in modern day governance and the politics, political party visa, not just say walusu grounds, and walusu touch with the people. And Nina also should feed into Ghana for processing and senior ABC senior ABC for going forward because I don't think we are ready for this kind of political leadership. It may cite the NDC base, but Ghana for prepared for this kind of political leadership. NDC for Akochi because right from the chairman, the general secretary, Fifi Kwete, Miami Yamin, and all of them coming down. Omo language in aggression. I don't think that is right. And Ghana for should read into that and also know if they are making choices, what kind of choices are they going for? I think in our present world, you hear leadership of ideas and yet leadership of violence. So you hear leadership say in the midst of difficult situations, think outside the box and a creative environment a bit address the needs of the people. And even when people think it is impossible, they can still exude confidence and then let it reflect on the people. That is idea. See, we are seeing here. Until leader or no fee say, as a leader just for being a leader's sake, that kind of leadership, and I think if the NDC is truly willing and prepared, some person more running into the 2024 elections and winner, as a some more revise some knows this kind of aggressive attitude, those kind of things. They are old age ways of politics, and nobody is interested in that anymore. The young people of this country see I'm a broom ranting about how you school. We are young school say you be school now. You have a share leadership or money a day. You could school say be school you have a pay leaders. Betimi aye de be address your problems amaye when you dey am when you dey wo fear na fatena when you no ma so na fa popo but don't bring it outside ma mekire yen say wona otimi two kasa sabe hunti and I say wona when you dey those kind of, so we don't need that. But having said that, I think say say omo etimanya on leaders what the can preempt say likely say NDC party was settled on former President Mahama. It was obvious because of movie election, all the candidates they were all singing from the same hymn book. Whom he say you call Congress, I think say Mahama and SSC. So it appears NDC for call this election. Now ending what they were going to do until they have settled on former President Mahama. It's not a problem because it's not like they are bringing a new candidate and Ghana for because so we crowd there. This is a new candidate. One should a new track record be until let's try him and see. President Mahama has a track record. It is our track record now. And only a beshe. Now they are to sabe they are all bounced from the MPP side. The track record. Sometimes in politics, a lot of the time the individuals matter until you put two MPP ni NDC finche individuals no mudi anymore no say MPP say ye Baumia say ye Paul say ye Apollo whoever as against President Mahama. What are the basic things I Ghana for share anymore see a bit my there be partner so much of a concern to Ghanaian people more share anymore say ye binya leader bia or no and no my pe say you no off and home for not the person you so bit me and I think a drew Ghana for can look at the basic issues. Is it issues about corruption? Say impaired leader or you're corrupt, and which of the leaders, President Mahama, Baumia, or which of them, and you bit Makasa on your corrupt or whoever you want to compare with.
Talking about Baumia, let me ask this, maybe Mr. same way. Allegation be a buyer. Baumia Griffiths, NDC, Mumukita, what to say?
Griffiths no way.
Griffiths, Kwame Griffiths. NDC for IT specialist Nabako. So it's a leak tape before the Congress. I say Baumia, Dr. Muhammadu Baumia Griffiths, not more Ejumediebi. I'm telling you saying.
Kwame na wa unim say kasa obi ne Baumia Ojumadi na me kasa kra me nim nipa no na just say it tells you a lot. Don't them. And yes say sir the tape by ya me say I said in Katiabo Griffiths there. Me I don't know him.
Na senye bia Dr. Baumia bibia na obi hu.
Oh Kwame. And unless I say you sumasi jadi, what you say? If it is something now, I don't know him, and I don't, only vice president needs our relationship, yeah, because maybe I would have known, and me nimba be cross our language, and as a communication, free, but of course, I said in Katiano or election, to me said the obiti aka, ama watching baby say oh, no crown no be a coso. MPP more and also they can't some to the opponent be on the coalition. I think this for political propaganda purposes. Maybe it worked for him, but so because vice president NDC for head of IT. Kwame, there are a lot of IT gurus in
I'm a say, I have crash here, now Dr. Baumian. Any inference free mobile.
No, Baumia doesn't have time for those
because Baumia also likes IT things.
Oh, yeah, now make us say,
is it possible, sir, on Griffiths, guitar with DB
I don't know.
And I'm crashy NDC4 system.
No, I don't know this Griffiths guy. I mean, who no crada? I haven't seen him around the circles of Baumia or anything. Eti ayabosrimka me feel say na say doing ketia ka at the time. They aspire to be and also they are taking some political advantage, but that linkage in the Baumia Griffiths, I mean, there's nothing like that. Baumia has so many IT specialists around.
So there's no Bau Griffiths.
No, there's no Bau Griffiths. Come IT so pekululu.
IT PDD.
IT pekululu. It cannot be true. It cannot be true. I think I said Nketia did that for political propaganda purposes to kind of spite ABI area for some people. Now what many advantage ABI to work for him and anything na victory now but I mean they should take Baumia out of their equation. It also and this in anything no mama Baumia I don't think they can be successful. And Baumia has become an obvious target, and that also tells you from the MPP side which candidate and this form person will be hono. And of course that is also telling. So the Kokrokoo has a kobobo na obviously a has for an as a Kokrokoo for player bakobu na at all times some person more tackle no chucha. It tells you that player is a star player, so don't joke with such a star player. And this for no ya omuye nyina ma yehu say the person Baumia is somebody they don't want to see at all. And Webusa will say, is it for the good of the NPP or for the bad of the NPP? Say, and this for would not want to hear the name Baumia. And at any point in time, Biano, person will hear Baumia the mercy of the World Cup 2022.
Now,
over the attacks in our corner, so
I see. Now, Prof, now can be say, on say, Gideon Bako Bubodin. On Sami Jimfi, on Yamin, on Broja Jimfi, on one put you now.
Then Ofosu Kwachi was my mate also.
Kwachi was your mate?
Yeah, I was
here Song. Now, Prof, me shock about
Mambako.
See, na mate. Say, me production for no boy, me some boy. Say, NDC, third vice chairman. Aye, Twabaman memneda.
No.
Your friend Abanga Yakubu Alasan.
Okay. Yeah, and also a brother.
Na ne twin brother.
Yeah.
Aye, MPP day.
Kofi Abanga, Madam for Power.
Peace FM.
Anyways, and a plan no moyana.
Where show somewhere to.
Kwame plan no moyana say.
Ne twin brother. And yes, and Ninia can say John Ginapo.
I agree, sir.
And yes, say John Ginapo is Samuel Ginapo. With the entire four.
Tafo pa.
That's almost so.
Oh yeah, almost. Who difference be home.
Hey.
Twin brother.
Kwame say we dey na mo discuss it. Say me ya me nko ha. Nti ya edi mo chi no. Na you read in between the lines. Na obi dey can say life is intensely shared. Bra. Want me can say, oh, into we no more NDC, we more MPP. There are still linkages here and there.
So yeah, now for Kokrokoo I say I'm a classmate. Kokrokoo I mean, we sat in the same That's how it is.
Obi quite more information. I said the NDC one is the penny. And the NPP one is the Kakra. Kakra ne Obi Bedidi Peche. So what? They are twins?
Yeah, they are twins.
Twins?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I did not perform kwa na enye. Wait yanka because John Nechiriba I'm saying Nechiriba mienu. Samuel Abu Jinapo. But we the entafo.
Entafo pa.
Bam.
I'm going to kita and this is
Eradi Nyankopon pa. And MPP Abangano contested the National Youth Organizer for NPP.
Yeah.
In Tinka, National Youth Organizer MPP Senko Uwinia when winning. But in Kodin Kunimwa, Enka MPP National Youth Organizer, the twin brother, a NDC third vice chairman. Into more foot soldiers supporters na mudi atem ekon. E prepare mono. Mondin kwetri.
NDC for adeno we chairman for sample for free me. Okay. Into Eastern region one account.
Me Eastern region be any.
Sir.
My mention listener, me production for this enemy no.
Jaja Parado.
That's a Pablo. Oh, that's a Pablo. Or you crapini.
And also no more than a cockot no.
Oh.
There's a more Eastern region for the film.
The BMC Eastern back up Opariado, National Youth Organizer.
But I'm the cockot.
Oh, but well, me Nikoti to can be.
Because the fallout from a more National Youth Organizer election, it's not sweet at all.
Obende.
So na some na ranting no keka no.
Oh, say a former President Mahama say Adwobre nti I'm sure say.
Atu nice so. Okay, I can decide there.
Well, Sunny ATS were 29 so.
Me nya hu decide there because boys are still mokasa.
I boys no ya.
Boys because my brother is a fine guy.
Yeah, Broja is a jolly good fellow. He's a cool guy.
Fine guy. Just unfortunate.
Anyway,
but at least the boss ne ya menti ya me ya win no. A new boy could trim.
We say all politicians are from one mother, just different fathers. Now, Obia sending me message. NPP Abangano out there in Chairman Uniano. I say congratulations to my big brother Abanga Yakubu Alasan for winning the national vice chairman of the NDC. You deserve it. But NB, Profitier, NDC can never come to power. Twin brother though. Well, it will be interesting to see them together and what kind of conversations
it's interesting.
They will have. Yeah. Twins Biso say they are listening to me live from Enum. Prof Nkrofo. Or say Kakra Oredo is MPP and Kakra and K Dansu Penny is NDC. Sana musundi enje.
I don't know say a plan.
Ain't he?
You say
Ketwani MPP and a penny NDC.
Who say partisan way no ayaye MPP ni NDC.
But Prof, is that not how it's supposed to be?
Of course.
Is that not how it's supposed to be?
Political leadership.
I mean, why should we? I didn't know we allow our differences to decide.
Say,
hey, Obiaka say Mark Oliver Kevo. And I said, Obisa say Eastern Region will be any hold. But Mark Oliver Kevo, he couldn't have been MPP chairman for Eastern Region. He's the Eastern Regional chairman. We cannot say
international election there.
National there Eastern BN. Yeah. Anyway, Doc, we have got profs now. Yeah, sorry, so.
Chairman, so we know there. What can I say?
Meet you.
I'm your leaders, but the summary of Subaya Modern dynamic was some. Leadership of a trusam na ya pese ya chirese ya near din ya to trafo no. I know they come Ghana for you now, let's condemn it totally. So near man this for no who said and I'm out for a while though. This is not what we are looking for. You see BBA MPP ya say you and I say you know we want to see the NDC propose alternative solutions. I think that's the bottom line.
Well, since you say Omanya full squad.
That's the bottom line.
Oh, I mean, say BNTA earlier, we've already acknowledged Opariado, the youth organizer from the Eastern region. I can't know that though. Michael.
But I only said, because they are in court, you cannot be certain how the court issues will go. I mean, but I win election, I win more far as a Bukata Sembi so now. I don't know if the legitimate, approach to it, fine, but akobasa akoyese otan hunu bi kwaso dia and also so no it doesn't speak well, especially when it is youth elections. Abasa na akoyese NDC for na nkasa more respect for the youth in the party questionable, and I think say as a political party na omo there so omo de to na issues no more reason but it's a court ruling be no man fine juma. If that is the case, and so they are not just NDC for Nankasa, so more respect for the rule of law, and so a problem. So if indeed I'm not too certain about what I'm saying, but they are yet to tell and it's a court ruling be say any kind of more election and as any kind of more microphobic
and there was a court ruling say George Opariado Pablo. And he said you're swearing in. That's what I know, unless something else had happened.
Okay. If that is the case, then there's some legitimacy. Say, as I said, or more any court in the casa, and I said they have to respect the orders of the court. So in Tessa also there, I'm Pablo Nyene Juma, but Pablo so when he say court ruling be is against him like that, I think they can seek redress through the law, and I think that there's nothing wrong with doing that. And NPP so young political leadership should see the NDC ones, welcome them and start working with them, because omono enya leadership they will come when you say if best start here in the usual press conferences and talks as he was doing in opposition then. But we want truth to be told. Yes, say General Secretary Ntina Bekasa Chitro Akekan somewhere in him say be go about hofin. That is not what we want. For now, no. I expect say political leader be amount to stage platform be now Kasa. Ghana for share the truth in what we are saying. Yes, the worrying part is a lot of the time people don't delve deeper into some of our politicians, especially online stories. So read the headline, I know I'll pick everything hook, line, and sink. I know what they call it. Yes, am I into me taking decisions are well informed. Now society beyond Crawford taking decisions are well informed. We end up hurting ourselves. Into MPP and DC, the Obiaba Kabiano, so Okana want to say Busa and third or fourth opinion and get the true state of the issues and appreciate them. I just idea you better hana hako yes omo mutimi chatropa no mo as more win election. It shouldn't be like that. But a giant DC for no some more candidate. That is not what we want. I don't think Ghana need be a diasone say or pay political leadership or modie. The omutimi yana say almost share akota de and just say you didn't say boy macho for. We don't want macho political leadership or macho leadership built on machoism. We want leadership built on ideas. And no and a bit FM. I don't want to spend.
Martin, I mean, here, Prof. Kaka. Now, if you remember back to Gideon, I'm saying, I'm cry. You should have Prof. Achobrem, any comments?
I mean, I say, Jirika, no, ma yemo, NDC for Basso. I say, now, okay, send the yarn, Ibaha, it is elections, na course, well, keep course, no. Na, Bibia, and ye, a course, why, ye, nyanje. They can say, Mema. Yes, Namuno Yambon say the biggest one I ever know. I think that we should give NDC a big congratulatory message.
Good.
Or my idea. Kwame the course Accra Sports Stadium. No? Yeah, say on my
yes.
Yeah, man to say to dress a beer course. Man to say if he is so. In fact, former president John Dramani Mahama Krabi Jina ho ebo a police for ma ahobambo ekoso obo abaso not just say ekoyi pa na for me it means that some lessons have been learned say ye koye nim no ye hia mbabo ene ebro ne efie nsu egu bi so ye kohwie toilet egu bi so ye hia saade no ama ya man yosem ne akendi ahodo akoso nti omo yade I really feel say they deserve to be congratulated baby ana meni anji papa na miti jina mosquito na me say eno na doka ka ho asem no ebra na o mani ne say congratulatory speech no asem bi e ba to en ho de say entwa yi enti ye bese general say we di onya ekwan bia o mepa Ghana for chew kakra say ye di am come to force saade kwa me ye fa kwanto sa o o do kwanto ana say we no o kasa na say enibri bi betumi abemu anha na atramra ne say de emra ebisi ahye ye elections na fa enti ho de general awan koyi yesra wa adjubre o 2024 ya adjubre o obia ba ko to aba no na mo yempese obi ne nkometo ho sa kwame yesu kwara ne nkwato hamayo o de nkwato ho se inja otina obi win elections I don't think ya de pa yempe nti yesra ho de yesra ne se sa kasa na de on twins sama kakra but me sa bona baso so kwame na ese mosquito di anka ni kunya de na me ti se na elder ka se na mosquito no kwa de o so no kora but
asi mosquito be hundi ontimi nka enso na ni tia mosquito ni say
aka no kwame the difference near strong wide power
by far
6,000 2,000 something
65.17% against 33. So just say Yebeka Bruni Beka he shot him out of the water.
Closely contested.
Debbie. Landslide.
Now, and let me tell you, say sister station now. Me say general can say, so leaked tape now. Almost say almost the piano a piano no. Or say no kwana eboa no.
I cannot be denied.
I cannot be denied.
Friday.
Aye.
O free YouTube no. Bana misan say a leaked and I say I didn't leaked. Ananya na hoka.
No make no.
I say
o can pay him.
Also I can pay him 5 different platforms and tenye leaked.
And you leaked him.
David. Also na hoka.
And then o say aboa ne papa.
And anya no.
And then me tell you o say no kra na ama na akoso aboa ne papa na. Wonga yes ano o score more points. Na na just say I was say careful say obi ni obi kasa na obi are kono de kwa montini ade nyina na adwene etachi e pese enu nti record nti ebetumi an score point for us enti
what do you make of that tape as far as the credibility of the NDC is concerned?
And they ask him that question.
Well,
they ask him that question
because court someone mo kai even after the court ruling demonize judges say or my winning elections na job. Meanwhile, also more court to win some money evidence.
I'll say on there. You be saying question. The credibility
is questionable.
I don't know on another platform the back of him. But I'm saying the import of that tape no. So what we hear what was happening there it was to discredit him.
Yeah.
Now you're 20 years no bad.
But Correves.
Uncle, now I feel the second quick thing is one guy lose no. Where the elder, me elder, I me as me elder lose.
Pentecost.
I me elder. Mosquito pray. Now no, the thing say, I say, on also some NDC amayu kono pa. Enti no ne papa mu anka ense se mosquito biting sa
prof we you
contest
you ro
enti no mesro ne se onyemu na said general anka say he will not sacrifice the relationship with elder sample for anything. I'm sure say there's a lot of rules be a war NDC party won't be to me amana baby obi to me ashana maboa. After all, come and say a conkesia a down any no any 2024. We dear ye the proper kwemu say he for the video ni nti enokra ni here. The message say one lose ye ni no, and I'm happy the president, my president Dramani Mahama can say omoma celebration no any short. Na omon get it on the ground to work. And only here MB phone say be breaking 8 no. And then this phone say be breaking santi breaking will be a breaking yonko. Enti adwuma ho. Enti no I think say adepa akwa say me kan no I don't think say yembiti any world drum bia na yen kakasa di hu bi wura obia akoma mu say ye kwidie de ebeyi bia no de yen kwakora de betwa so I think ohono de manage
anya kasa ko
Debbie manage na ya adwen kra na je o me je na so de ote we yam ne say o wa be pa chaw ankoyi nje na o de ankoyi nti esraw yinim say mo ani bebre mo be adwumaden mo betuma na mo be mo campaign ahodo mo na ahemfo wo various constituencies ne traditional areas biddings or so and they can only na mo no intemperate language there yes say ye ko anim no you grow in a democratic culture nti ye mpese kase bia sa besa ba eno de me say enka ye atwam na nka atwam yes abiri ne kasa asem no nti yes say omo enhwe ho man but me bo mba so kwa me omo ya de ekoyie na shocks so said the brakosi e catch us say Kwame there will be a shock
smoothness level
I'm say brakosi a come say shock no dey bibiri anya pa
oh yeah
bibiri anya enti anisi e bo maba so moye
obi say but Dampare to why IGP Dampare why plenty police people. It's like one delegate, one policeman. One delegate, one policeman.
Because the see and I can some say, ye grumpo nebesia. And they say police fan ko. Maybe I'm who's one tongue for San Crofoka ye. Na henya bi kokko ekoso anti mo nya botre. Police for na ebo enkwa na ejepade ho ban ente no anu aye no moma ye nhye munkura na ye maba so o ma yade se obi ahwere ne nkwa na tutrasem bia so ankoso ya to abana wi obi ahu the smoothness level afi ne yekoye adwuma no ntimunya botre na IGP die na adwuma ye de man mandate na na oye no wa ye ne kama so
Kwame Oka Dampare asem I think say Ghana police headed by Dampare omo ya de bia e fine as I say etimika
there
sometimes o ya de na nya Crawford kind of more. I think say Kwame driving on the streets of Ghana, especially Accra, but who some improved discipline beyond drivers. Discipline or hopper
extremely
a lot of police before here
because say Kwame sorry no I confirm because as Crawford through gonna say pa me fa a free or the say forestry commission traffic light or airport on Kwame will be here so come who say man no day first na come on say oh no yeah for home now about sorry some no confirm I think said the police visibility no is good na omonko so aso na omonjina omona so mo nsuru obia because Bempi no ya na oh do you know who I am for no
na say na emu na say
no go have you how
na gide obo say na emu
Kwame do you know who I am for no
yes mo na mo yes how
oh Kwame me there fine, say your more, as I said, I know Mudi. Maybe yes, that is why I can fully talk about it. That's what better I come now. So when it's sorry, and I'm saying this my Buddha, I won't also put it in my car because people were abusing it, and I don't see why people should abuse it. Some will be unchained, will be all the mention as when you nipa unchained, you can't traffic, and there are things that sad discipline is good because. Obia, what you say? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am for? No, a coffin.
I did damper in Munono or the traffic.
Exactly.
It's you know, Obedena, work as a Obe jumpy.
Police for no yard, and your bomb about so. Yanisa, your mum running your Juma. Obia and didn't label. Your father said, motorcade didn't the bidding and him. Wow, one father so you're coming in.
Na Sasa Edebakwa about say tell Prof Osafo that former President Mahama not only commended the police, he also commended Dr. Kokrokoo and the Electoral Commission in general for a good job done. And on a light note, I thought the Electoral Commission rigged it for a Siedun Ketia. As the NDC and President Mahama have never trusted the Electoral Commission. As for General Mosquito's speech, I think he thought he had been elected as a nationalist leader of a country fighting for independence. Sasa and hereby.
Sasa diabolism.
Guy G says, now we, the NPP, need a very cohesive communication strategy to take the elected NDC executives on. These guys have no respect for truth and do more combative and aggressive politics. The NPP better have a strategy. No matter how big their lies, they'll repeat it often enough for the masses to regard it as the truth. We must embolden such messages in a loud and clear voice. Ghanaians must be careful what the NDC is selling. The unwholesome. Guy G in cantonments sends that one. Now, it's shocking how the NDC delegates decided to sidestep a calm gentleman like Ofosuan Pofu for the abrasive General Mosquito. For us in the NPP, we remain resolute in our quest to break the eight. No amount of propaganda will bring them back to power. Sir Obama sends that one. 0244-844-488. Now, answer na maybe Sir Gideon Bwako. Hey, time kosa. Ejadam, Enyan Mem. Delegates of our political parties are gullible. If not, how will Nsiedun Ketia sit before them and talk non-fat, blaming everybody for the failure of the NDC except him? If after 17 years, basic things like collation of election results can't be properly done because of malfunctioning systems, then as GS, he should be the one to take the bullets. Ejadam. By the constitution of the NDC, Ofosuan Pofu becomes a member of the Council of Elders. Does Nsiedun Ketia expect Ofosuan Pofu to join him after quote-unquote stripping him naked? Denchi Boateng Asofang. The performance of the police at the NDC Congress last Saturday proves that left on their own, they can be as professional as any police service anywhere. Next time when the police take action and it goes against the NDC, they should not demonize the service, particularly some of their lawyers who forget about the law when discussing political matters at PAJ in Sunyang. Ask Dr. Bwak where was his friend Kokrokoo Boahen in the contest. I hope this will teach him a lesson. Gasti man in Brekum. Na emre bi atwam anche bia opanyin bi a friend no Boniface Sadiq o MPP ni na ko ka asem bi wo baby prof ya discuss enuanom a various political parties o ka asem bi before election 2020 na metabo pa ya discuss intimi say me kai obi a memmo biom Boniface kasama me wate.
Honestly, and tokwa isi wo Ghana nyina na man honestly, and tokwa isi wo Ghana nyina na man amansan ni nyina nye obi ana dibawo. Eniema mienu. Ohia any politicians. Asemba ko abeka wo tekrema so no chense kan. I want to tell you, do your politics well. Don't let politicians deceive you. Muhu ya se wono wani eji echinji aye nko ntokwa o ye wi aye frustra ko numti nam ne ye wi mu ana moto me catch them on Okari. There are people here. And Omuhumia, Omusi Omutiase. Or Safumafu or Himpa, and MPP. Ninu Kuma Ajemafu or NDC. Shelia Ite or NDC, no a minister. Ninu Penny Professor Ite or MPP. NDC lawyer Larry Ajeti or NDC. Ne papa waka baby Peter Lajeti or MPP. Samuel Jinapo or Himpa or MPP. Ninu Penny John Jinapo or NDC. Me and me Jina Hai. Me or MPP. Me Ninu Penny Kamara or NDC. Ye fear Dakom. No na Dakom. Me Martina me Jina me catch them on me who opposition down. Me party dia wako opposition. But me kasa me ko opposition. Look, look, me who opposition da. Me party MPP a co-opposition. But me dia me co-opposition. Because NDC wa power me didi. Kamara me kono homa me score be mame. And then me wa power. Bibi here na obe frame. Ye kasa da na ma who opposition no. Enti mondwin mayem ma party and mayem.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Prof, there you mean kankan.
Kwame, we are the best summary.
There you mean kankan.
Also did you? On composition. On non-consider.
Last waka, I say intimondring. Now, equia to ampim, I would to equia pim, or say, Chairman General, my brother. General Mosquito is saying they are prepared to sacrifice their lives for power. He and who? Our young people should not allow people like Mosquito to fool them. This is the same man who's just told the world that the NDC's claim that Mahama won the 2020 election was not supported by the facts. Yet, they instigated violence. Their supporters went out and set markets on fire and destroyed the properties of innocent people. As Dr. Gideon Bwako said, what we need is alternative policies from Esiedun Ketia, not his skinny dead body. I can't do him. You crazy, this is my sister. I love Gideon Bwako's last comment on the Cyrene matter. And do you know who I am syndrome? Thankfully, it's abating under the new IGP. Ato sent that one. Prof, you enter us now.
Enter us where?
Gideon.
German.
At the end of my dollar, I share Sakaka Sydney say age name. Transport fares above from. At the end of my.
I'm a dollar mobile.
A butu no.
Dollar pay the one.
Dollar mobile.
Just a few minutes. You see, you're now so bad. Meet you, Kaka.
Just a few issues. I know, sir. You I appreciate the difficulties about we assess. Matisse Binomoka say, oh, does it mean say Russia-Ukraine war effects in the corner? Say, could there be Kwame? Say, no money in other so. Now leadership, send kind, no. Leader be our foresight be, and in the midst of the challenges, no. I was say, Ocean, we no more be a bit my own crop so a few how them. And yet, after crana and we are no bit my EBB. The problems are Russia, Ukraine war, and COVID-19. They are we are singing another so. But some will be free, no any automatic. Until I might be a say on bit matter to no my no months or more a higher and Ghana for in I am more and they are buying suya and they are doing. And I'm here to matter to no my back nubia. Kwame ama yehunsun sanso a yehu. In say prof no na Christopher ne Muslim for yin empire so kan hobi. Sabi yam fa credit ema obi a. But ebeka say oman Yankopon adaroma ene yam panifo edi animu no ma ba komienu bia me bobo so a yatoto no. Aboa ama omu say how no wo wiase nyina ade na nso Ghana ye ho ya henha ye kakra. Is
it not early days yet? Yeah, enyen time dodo.
I yan kasa ya free mo but the aban so de I was say ka ho asem sansa na ma egu apa so na ye ho na enoma na ya toto no sani aban hwehwe ne kwa nye saa na ye hunu no na ye wa rehemu nso say ebetimi asa aboye ho modern saa nso so na ebetimi abase ebetimi adruba bi na bia sani ye se hwehwe no na ankosa na normal saa sensa na chikakra na emom se de aba nkrofo ka ho asem pa ne ye kwane ya afa so a dollar na ho de eso tie no tifin hwemu dodo nti ama omanfo dodo na no eye omuwawa enura no pana me free America bedru ye na kwame me ba no na fofo mpese omo dollar man me pa na me de bagana no and I'm say abusia for my master me Western Union nti mo pe kwa mbaso amode mo dollar no beba nti kwame wo hwe de ya nti kan na ade ba ko aboa ama city na ho de agina ama dollar na ko form ba ko eye sa IMF staff level agreement na aban etimi enya ya with the International Monetary Fund na no yes started jumadi no na nipa bebre eni arehemu se ye bitimi areche staff level agreement in 10 terms so sa esan se IMF for na ankasa kra no hwehwemu no osha emi se is it Gambia or so as one of the countries Botswana was one of the African countries our staff level agreement and as she be more mutimi wi ntemo pan was around 5 to 6 months.
Yeah.
And Ghana the end na crofo share ni mukrase be ko be a March April ho be next year. Na investors any omo a ye no omo di dwuma so no. So the way of major concern to them because it also boils down to the confidence in the economy and all of that. Etimi nya sa de no out of time no. Bra na time crown so ye no. Ama some renewed confidence be assign aba economy ni ma ye investors ananka omo repatriate omo sika omo roll over omo investments near that thing na no say omo slow down ewo sa ade no nti no ye one of the key things aban ye ya etimi aboa ama confidence na ba sa confidence na ba no so ama sa speculative behavior and also aquaform because exchange rate market no behavior play major role. Some crofo any certain the basic watchna and take certain decisions over say rational decisions by investors all right, but at the end of the day it may hurt the economy or the managers of the economy. And to some speculative behavior and also at me aquaform. And I think so ade ba ko a signal ye ma sa speculation and sa sentiments ni nyina call from no sa good for oil policy na aban announce so ye no kwame you be a friend no the announcement and as a news effect and as the impact of the news signal effect from that ma nkrofo bebre and as investors be ready meanings into sa good for oil policy no meaning am already woman ne say koba say aban good for oil policy no eye adwuma it means say bosumi bia sika dollar esesa aban edema BDCs no edekokra fan wo ba no sa dollar no ebeka ho ye hia dollar ne dekokra fan wo bio say ye the cedi and ebeto good ye the good na kokra fan wo na say ye dollars na wo ho no ebekoso aye den atena ho na mpendodo a aman no wonya dollars ebiri wa kache no na akoya se dollar na koye donkomi enye boutique ade nti be ma dollar no bo na yede aba forma ne bo nya de nti a lot of people have read into that say abanya the sa policy ni base pe ebe ma sidi na gina ama dollar na ho den no akofom nti sa na te de a ene no dollar na se wo ton dollar no ne free ho na yekosi January mu na se sa good for oil policy ni bana dollar na ho de kof ma no wan ko ton for dollar no for and lose there are a lot of people also offload omo dollars wo omakachi sesi
but we maybe say how sustainable we you bet me akwa kodu da ben
kwame de wo ho ne say menka emfa hunhuna omanfo but say nyame ya adoma sesi ya aban average staff level agreement with IMF no. The next thing is the board approval. The next IMF board no within the first quarter of next year. Kwame the moment a board approval and beba no. Board approval no and I crown the whole IMF deal no ama ya silly say deal no. If my economics is right the news about that and the impact of that no ebe affect the currency no. And I can confidently say the moment a board approval and beba there's a likelihood that dollar never perform more. Okay? And then Sunday are buying isusu say good for oil no be chance ya juma early next year no. So no so ebem na abanya sign agreement with the oil suppliers and then Kroniba. That's how good for oil and also kickstarting that coming. I can also tell you dollar no best form. So there's huge expectations. So between now and January, February, March, dollar no best form bill. Now a basana homo trading in the currency no. So oh yeah, smart trader or you wouldn't want to keep dollars for anything. Because the sign normal way you know, I shall say yeah, you must say best at it. Then there's the global issues. Also now no US Fed a press conference. No more reduce or increase the policy rate by another 0.5%. But we shall not follow the trend in the US policy rate increases now. We say no a dial back from the outcry hikes now no more. Previously no more increasing boom boom. So say US at so. Now the moment America for be increasing or more policy rate it means it's a dollar no because why stronger. Now and be more invest or emerging economies to South Africa no or more musica or more investment in times or more over no more the call sabe America now my dollar no cost. Now US I shall say a signal the possibility so I'm about drop it or more policy rate the moment they start dropping that, investing in the US dollar will no longer be seen as a store of value or a safe haven.
But the dollar would always be a strong store of value.
No, it will. But our policy signal from US Fed, some weakening dampening effect dollar no so. I think so one more holding investment or emerging economies will not see it so appealing to just take the investment, the flight to safety at the other. And also some trickle down effect, but domestically two key issues are a bit massa keep the dollar down. Normal minimum bossy. So board approval from IMF, which certainly will come. I know certainly.
But better, sir. So unim sir.
Yeah, I know. But
debt restructuring, debt when also with the
but beyond that, before staff level agreement because it means the staff level no money or more. IMF two almost more from her. The moment or more sign staff level agreement with you, even though you have to go to the board. You have some assurance, say technical team nearby, and they are satisfied with the debt restructure. They just have to go and present it to the board, and then convince the board and get the approval of the board. But Kwame, we are very certain we will get it. The moment that happens, and also so our dollar and cities, then again, send good for oil and also a chance here a kickstart here automatically because what is happening is Kwame. Say if I say on my yesika your reserves ni na $100 million na say bosumi bia ye mu 10 million and a kokra fan war ye de kokra fan won no mo de fan ye de kokra fan na say yesika aka na 90 million ye kokra fan won ba ye ton fan won no cedis ye ton fan won no cedis we bosumi ye besa sim no na oil importers no e de sa cedis na kwakoto dollars na e ho ne kakra fi ho na ho ka 80 million. It was a bosume enum na dollar na ye 100 million. I will come as a be 50 million. It's a continuously or dollar stock no kwa na from na ma dollar rough. Na ho aye de chen we see no. Tis say yenya yes are good for oil policy we $100 million na ho no e beda ho. So yenya bi kra na de wa be kan na chese mo maka or mo ye bia pharmaceutical imports ni bia me ko China ko fa no ma ba no mo pe bia mre bia no mo sa be de e be kan bi ba wo hwe adeɛ pa a year dollar no kɛseɛ pa a oil import. So oil import no sika atwe free o man dollar no anoso ana ekoso a ɛma ɛkɔ ɛba in cities. Na san atwe dollars ne konti obi kɔ China na kɔpɛ dollar onya bi. Obi import spare parts bi aba o hyɛ nya dollar ni bi na mmerɛ bia na ma dollar no ho ɛyɛ den na ma ne bo yɛ den. Yenya kele saa deɛ no would go for oil now. A dollar stock reduction as a result of oil imports no be free. Now my mrebiano your dollar ni bi ewo yema animo. Once your dollar ni bi o man animo no na supply no ebusu bebre no my price no so ye den eco form. These are two major key policy announcements aban aya etima boapa ama sika no agina. Of course, your December mu nkrofo bebre so e ban srahwe Ghana for eba holidays and also our tourism, year of return in Crony Bay. And I say maybe a flight time so a lot of foreigners from the US all over also eba. But inflow of foreign remittances nearby no. Non kwano sani afibia yedibronya ba but enya effect see no performance so tesenia se say yehuno and Kwame, as I'm telling you the two major policy announcement and as a policy interventions are ama yehu fall ya yehu kase pa no IMF staff level agreement and then also the good for oil and the good thing is that our staff level agreement no pompon so pa no so next year first quarter with the IMF board approval. And also, apart from approval, no news. Impact benya about the strength of the city no. And $3 billion. And as about omenu, of course, Ninyana at the same time it will be staggered. But our inflows no so airba be massive na ho odian say gina more. It there's so much hope for the city in the coming year than what we have seen today. That is why I'm saying, sir, I'm very, very certain, sir, between now and next year, no, it is very likely, sir, dollar and best drop bill. And it is up to you. So the dollar business now, but yeah, kakreya background, you can see because it has never happened in our history, sir. City no ever pick it up because a koya could do was it 15 or something?
It do 17.
So they say now I drop here. The official rate is within the 7 range. Okay, of course, margin kakra, Forest Bureau for the better so, and now we are around 8. But I'm proposing and suggesting, say Bank of Ghana should begin capping the spread on the foreign exchange between the interbank rate and what we see at the forest bureaus and the banks. So man capping now it appears that it's arbitrarily, okay. Forest Bureau be koto and as a bank be koto Bank of Ghana 7.7 because currently I think it's around 7.7 from Bank of Ghana. Now I know the best at 3 cities and now 5 cities. Atoso no I turn the best at 8.2 or more. There should be a cap. Say a cap no now when you say your bank now interbank rate now benya from Bank of Ghana no 7.7. The maximum you can add to it. Be 1 city and I say 2 cities are then once a no na your currency in range na your woman no very good for everybody. But I think this kind of reduction and I say gains on the city side come phenomenal. It is unprecedented. It has never happened in our history before.
But Obiswa Kacho says senior edicors run so unprecedented, phenomenal, and had never happened. San edicors rule. Inti mayem we see bebresa.
Anti kwa the American say a course run ye kae. What I mention a course run emu ayem hihye ene ho abenedi ne o how I the brain crofo we saw it. So say no so aba form no. It is good. Ye benya kra and kan samra form more because adwadifo ne krodeba they suffer and under this.
My last few minutes
there is so much hope to say the dollar will drop further.
May I say Dr. Gideon Boaku, spokesperson and economic advisor to the Vice President, Ansana Professor Joseph Osafubera Pia Pamayeno, me offer Bako, lawyer KK Amoa, former Iyoko boss, retired Assistant Commissioner of Police, lawyer KK Amoa niwe busuane, wumane, wanana numina same. Yenfa happy birthday ma, Mrs. Bernice Amoa, ma, Afrisha Pa, Nyamishra Bibre, Mrs. Bernice Amoa, best wishes from your husband, ACP retired lawyer KK Amoa, former Iyoko boss, your children and grandchildren. God bless you richly. And happy birthday to Yao Opoku Mensah, Deputy PRO, Ministry of Education. Enjoy your birthday, Yao Opoku Mensah, Deputy PRO, Ministry of Education. Yaminsha Bebre. Obviously, ask Dr. Boaku, what is the government or the Bank of Ghana doing about the Foreign Exchange Act 2006? It prohibits the pricing and payment in currencies other than the local currency. Pythagoras theorem. Also, whilst you are doing birthday wishes, belated birthday wishes to Dr. Gideon Boaku, he himself who just spoke. And from Mama Betty, okay, Gideon Boaku, belated birthday wishes to you. Belated wishes, Prof. Young point.
Yes, sir. 2 quick things.
Yes. But Prof, who can say your son is Minister of Finance, the release Biaba?
Yes.
Suspension of payments, no.
I know you for external we say boy.
Someone when you now buy in terms of
Is there external payment in dollars?
I mean, say,
Yeah.
not in external creditors.
Creditors,
And
okay.
na some issue.
Okay.
Statement. I think it's on the suspension. Yeah, suspension of payments of selected external debts of the government of Ghana. It's part of the restructuring. But I know you're for external, not domestic.
Coming to be honest with you, to say that say dollar no is in comatose. See the now one day eba. Na ya na ade American say yenya botre na ye nhwese enye artificial ye be gina ho achi kakra because before say fra 17 hon maybe now we are around 6.5 or so 6.7 there about I feed na hwi na kese kwa na ekona ohun sika kwa na ra ho oko o maybe from o ma from a obehun se ho no ura ho a ukura dollar kra ntama obesa won't mean to he using a dollar but the hano yama amanfo sika afufuru sika aji sika boswa ama bebre kura ko yi musika koto dollar ni ade ajedifo na bre na matese aban extra ajedifo se omo entini maso ni ma mienu bi na ho ebi mo profiteering ko so pa ema ebi mo toton enyanso mfaso but obi so ho no mo say or the dollar no ko ye adwuma because na dollar na exchange rate na enyina faako because and then e be at 10.5 China do 11 na chire into the four were buying the dollar at different rates to be how to be at 9.5 at the time no the quarter na dey buy and be so eton around 15.7 and it's only pana oton be 15.7 be na cry my to work on this one I was a careful so the dynamics na here straightforward and so no ba eba because oton abodin no the quarter na dey enti yenya botrema beautiful no but once a otomoton around ebi a 8 ebi a 7 na emfaso bumunti wodi buya no yesremo ahun ebusa for buru nya so mama ndi buru nya kakra why omonto so na mbwaye afi quickly kwame IMF kono how many times in yako
we come at 18
yo
ana gideon boy
obi kan say yeta kuntino yenya botre na Ghana ya start here yes ye bonwa wite sam
because a final approval and you guaranteed sir
into yenya botre
even though Dr. Gideon Boaku has hope no
me hope no dia manager kwame hope no manager if some person is kenya hoden but yenya botre na ye say aban de policy say okay e de begu akwemu a kwame me de minyaya anka I am class e be kokra de bi asom 20 years bi o 30 years bi na yenso yesika na yeni age ho kakra na em say ya kon intentem dodo because omo de free MPP buy no they took us out of IMF me boy we on the program I feel we am so 4-5 years na yes akobi so
now you see Prof Shemwa President Kufuor time MPP never went to the IMF
no correct
MPP part
no correct
and President Kufuor at the time
and obey
sometimes you get out of the ordinary situation to say COVID and then Russia Ukraine will be boom with the banking crisis and all. That so when you get into situations like that, because we all understand that the present situation there
get your metal soon na Kenya na me dey map pro
no church masibi enti amate say look enti me dey make can say kwame ye government economic policies boa my economy no etumi ye robust kakra meti ase say dey dokeka no times bi o ha e ya ho che but e ya inya de eye robust pa na aboa economy eye robust na aboa isikasem enti I'm happy say city no apeke na hoden na brunya yi no nkokọ ne mponche ebinya kakra
na microphone so Kama se baga for na buy no. Be careful pa.
Ego amunya mo tre.
Na do our ban our budget over the $10,000.
Na bi da amunya
na ya menya 150,000.
It's okay.
Ako betu ya did not drop ya by 8.
Yes, say Abochi has the dollars and governor has the cedis.
Come in Pacho.
Yeah.
Me no. I'm invite you.
Away.
I mean, Bronya convention.
Away.
Oh, it's legal.
Oh, that's an Okan last week.
Debut.
Okay.
Oh, I'm invite you.
Why invite you? Okay, Bronya convention.
I'm invite you.
Mate.
East Legon Worship Center. Come here, at Champion Junction. Wow. Behind Malcolm. One dog in we me team here. Great joy for all. Until me start on Wednesday. To come me to Sanfro. Brana Engus Mompana City no. Na one name cause when you butu dola. Ete mo amoba ni nyina mo ye mama ye mo hyem. Eye mamu kro. Ese se ye ma obisika ese sika. Mo me nya sante ase no. Na me no se me ena me sore na dollar. Ene CD eye 1 to 1. Kwame it's not good for me.
Eye pa.
Eti mo me nya botre na obisika ye bu.
At least me nyame adumi hu 2008 1 to 1.
Yama obisika agisika
President ko for time ye bi.
Oh me hu ye.
We go do
and me nya ho fa so.
I think the key thing is that Kwame, yeah, can mun nyina no. Nse mpempi no. Say sidi na ho den fall ya. E ma fom bi o. E ma bi. Eti Kwame, nyese bi America dey abo aban abaso. It is a good thing. Say sikana akofom na abaya timama asate tiaba na chi. It doesn't happen. Oh, no, it doesn't happen like that. And yes, in sequel, BB sequel. It means to say, good policies being shared, papa, because in Pempi na kwa, and some are back.
And so on, so bompines, man.
Oh, na mekano.
Into your mon, so no, me sorry. Man, sorry, declared 3 days. Oh, 3 days fast, needed the atom.
Amen. I gotta go now.